And then Bill, which we need to take him off there anyway. Let's go ahead and throw Brandon on it, since I know that Brandon isn't going to be doing anything else because we've already did the engine. Then again, I'm not sure which one of these are more important, because I see this is a double plus, so we may get hit a little bit on this one, just a little bit. And we'll do a large booth. And we're going to go ahead and do our own convention. So basically these are our game consoles that we currently have on there. So to kind of give you an idea, this is our backlog currently of how many bad consoles we have. So every time we have some bad consoles that come up, depending on how much you fund this, so world design will go to him. We have someone for, so we'll go ahead and put that. And let's go and push further. I think at this point we don't need the research lab quite as we're gonna cut the funding in half. This will slow down how quickly they get things repaired, like any issues that come up. But as long as we continue staying green, we should still be fine. Because we probably won't make another game console for quite a while. We're going to go ahead and boost everybody for this last little chunk here. And at this point we should be able to get the 200 we need for him to go ahead and get his training done. Because it is taking quite a while to get rid of the bugs again, but... And so as you can see, the Ixion's doing moderately well. And usually these will sell for a little bit longer than like your average game would, so it'll continue selling for quite a while. Alright, let's go ahead and release that. And now we have 3D graphics version 7, which we're going to want that as quickly as possible as well. And that's really what we needed for 10s. So pretty much everything we did was about as, well, there's one less, but 9.75 is still quite well. So we'll go ahead and grab the version 7. And as I mentioned too, some of the messages can be a little bit annoying when it tells you that, hey, you hit 1 million. Well, I can see that. Then, hey, you hit 5 million, then 10 million, then 20 million. And those can be kind of a hassle sometimes, but... And so this is basically our own convention, since we now have, like, there's the E3, which we've been getting people to, but now we can actually make our own convention altogether because of the research and development thing that we did a little bit ago. And if you can get that to, like, coincide with your game itself, again, that'll give you a huge chunk of people as well for the hype itself. So we're going to cut it down even further. We'll just kind of monitor that a little bit. As long as it's not going red a bunch, and as long as we're still taking care of things, and there's no reason to be paying a whole bunch extra to it, since for the most part our research is just about done. Actually, I think everyone's extremely tired. We're still making about 1.1 million on that each time. And we made about 230k for the grid. Again, it's not a huge amount of money that you're going to make off of it, but it's still at least decently useful, at least. Alright, so he still can't get artificial intelligence, which no. Yeah. So 720 technology we need with him. So for the most part, we're probably just going to continue boosting him as quickly as possible. And then let's do MMO support. Software development kit. And we'll do a new topic. So we'll just get rid of them. because we probably will not make a AAA game this particular section. What we're going to probably do is kind of get everyone up to par, get maybe some extra research done, maybe do some additional training as well. And then hopefully once version 7 comes out, we can go ahead and incorporate that into one of our new engines. So let's go and train again. So he still has not quite... Yeah, because we're trying to get 720 technology. So let's go ahead and increase technology again. Now let's go ahead and create a custom engine. So we're going to go with the version 7. And we'll do the Ixion 4.0. With MMO support and software development kit. And this gives us a little bit of time to actually get him done as well, because as you can see, he's a little bit behind the curve as far as specialization goes, and we do need to get everyone specialized in different things here. And the backlog seems to be still fine, though as you can see, you're having to actually watch the number count down a little bit. So as they get things, they are still taking care of it. So at least we're good with that still. The system itself is still selling, though not quite as much anymore. But it is still a bit of revenue, so we'll probably continue letting it sell for now. Alright, so I think once we get ready to send everyone on vacation, we're probably going to start our convention. Because the main goal is to get the convention to trigger while they're doing the AAA game itself. Let's go and train him a little bit further. He's still not quite there, but we'll go and get technology up a little bit further. In fact, we'll go ahead and just train everybody a little bit. So, because we do have a lot of extra research at this point, because the scientists are still pushing more research for us. So at this point, we're going to try to make our games as spectacular as possible. So we're going to boost whatever skill they're actually good with. Though we should probably also try to get the max level 3 as well for the boost, because again, that's going to give us a huge advantage as well. In fact, I may as well just start doing that. For him, though, we'd actually have to get our design a little bit higher, so we're going to boost his design. And for him, we need to boost his technology. And I will go ahead. Honestly, I could probably just continue with that since he's still a little bit further away from actually hitting 700 on either. So we'll go ahead and do boost level 3 for him. I don't think he's still quite there yet, so let's go ahead and